Comprehension number 9. In December 1930, Dr. Muhammad Iqbal was invited to preside over the annual meeting of All India Muslim League at Allahabad. In his address, he openly opposed the idea of welding together of Hindus and Muslims into one nation. He declared that the move to apply one constitution to both the Hindus and Muslims would result in a civil war. He wanted to see the Punjab, Sindh, Balochistan and the KPK a single state for the Muslims, so that they should live according to the teachings of Islam. We can say that Allama Iqbal was the first thinker to give us the idea of a separate homeland for the Muslims of India. His example, partition of the subcontinent into two sovereign states. The Muslims soon realized the importance of the demand for two separate states. It was then adopted as the Pakistan Resolution in 1940. Question number 1. Where was annual meeting of the All India Muslim League held in 1930? Answer. Annual meeting of the All India Muslim League was held at Allahabad in 1930. Question number 2. Who was invited to preside over the session? Answer. Dr. Muhammad Iqbal was invited to preside over the session. Question number 3. What idea did Allama Iqbal oppose? Allama Iqbal opposed the idea of thinking both the Hindus and Muslims as one nation. Question number 4. Which province did he want to be included in the Muslim state? He wanted to see the Punjab, Sindh, Balochistan and the KPK in the Muslim state. Question number 5. On what grounds did he demand a separate state for the Muslims of India? He demanded a separate state for the Muslims of India on the grounds of the teachings of Islam. Question number 6. When was the Pakistan Resolution moved? Answer. The Pakistan Resolution was moved in 1940. Comprehension number 10. Indian National Congress was founded in 1885 by a liberal Englishman, Mr. A.O. Hume. He had joined the Indian Civil Service in 1849 and retired from service after shouldering different responsibilities. He had been watching ugly law and order situations in the country quite frequently. He was of the opinion that the high-handed rule of Britishers was paving a way for an unexpected outburst of violence. His plan was to put a safety valve to minimize the mounting sentiments against the British rule. It was meant to provide an outlet which could ventilate the revolutionary spirit. Mr. Hume put his plan before Lord Dufferin. Question number 1. Who founded the Indian National Congress? Answer. Mr. A.O. Hume founded the Indian National Congress. Question number 2. Who was Mr. A.O. Hume? Answer. Mr. A.O. Hume was a liberal Englishman. Question number 3. When was the Indian National Congress founded? Answer. The Indian National Congress was founded in 1885. Question number 4. Why did Hume think of founding this political organization? Hume thought of founding this political organization to provide an outlet which could ventilate the revolutionary spirit. Question number 5. With whom did he discuss his plan? Answer. He discussed his plan with Lord Dufferin. Comprehension number 11. There was once a man whose doctor gave him medicine, which was quite black. His servant, who was illiterate, made mistake and poured out a dose of ink in place of the drug. He gave it to his master, who drank it. After the patient had taken the dose of ink, the servant somehow realized his mistake. He ran back to his master and said, "Sir, I have given you a dose of ink instead of the medicine, as both were equally black. What should be done now?" The master replied softly, "Now give me a piece of blotting paper to swallow." Number 1. What was the color of the medicine? The color of the medicine was black. Question number 2. What did the servant give to his master? Answer. The servant gave a dose of ink to his master. Question number 3. When did the servant come to know of his mistake? Answer. After the patient had taken the dose of ink, the servant came to know of his mistake. Question number 4. What did the servant do? The servant told his master that he had given him the dose of ink instead of medicine. Question number 5. What did the master say to his servant? Answer. The master said to him, "Now give me a piece of blotting paper to swallow." Comprehension number 12. There lived a monkey in a forest. One day he was going about in search of food, as he was very hungry. At last he entered the house of a farmer. There was nobody in the house. The monkey found a hard vessel with a narrow opening. He put his hand into it. It had grains in it. He took a handful of grains and tried to pull his hand out, but he could not do so with his closed fist. After some time, the owner of the house came up. His dog was also with him. The dog fell upon the monkey and tore him into pieces. Thus the monkey met his fate due to his greed. Question number 1. Where did the monkey live? Answer. Monkey lived in a forest. Question number 2. Why did he enter the house of a farmer? He entered the house of a farmer in search of food. Question number 3. What did he find there? He found a hard vessel with a narrow opening there. Question number 4. What was in the vessel? Answer. There were grains in the vessel. Question number 5. What did the monkey do? Answer. The monkey put his hand into the vessel. Question number 6. Why could he not pull his hand out of the vessel? Answer. He could not pull his hand out of the vessel with his closed fist. Question number 7. How did the monkey meet his fate? Answer. The dog of the farmer fell upon the monkey and tore him into pieces. Comprehension number 13. A tailor ran a shop in a bazaar. An elephant used to go to the river through that bazaar. The tailor gave him a bun every day. One day, the tailor pricked a needle into the trunk of the elephant. The elephant became angry but went away. On return, he filled his trunk with muddy water. On reaching the shop of the tailor, he put his trunk into it and squirted the dirty water into the shop of the tailor. All the fine and new dresses of his customers were spoiled. He was very sorry for annoying the elephant, but it was no use of crying over spilt milk. Question number 1. Where did the elephant go every day? Answer. The elephant went to a river every day. Question number 2. What did the tailor give him? Answer. The tailor gave him a bun every day. Question number 3. What mistake did the tailor make one day? Answer. One day the tailor pricked a needle into the trunk of the elephant. Question number 4. What did the elephant do after drinking water? The elephant filled his trunk with muddy water after drinking water. Question number 5. How did the elephant punish the tailor for his mistake? The elephant reached the shop of the tailor, put his trunk into it, and squirted dirty water into the shop. Question number 6. What is the moral of the story? Answer. The moral is tit for tat. Or there is no use of crying over spilt milk. Comprehension number 14. A professional player is quite different from an amateur. His aim is to make money. He plays the game to earn money or to win a name. On the other hand, the amateur player has no such aim. He plays because he gets pleasure in playing. Games not only give him recreation but also physical exercise. He enjoys good health and sound physique. He plays the game as he should. He observes all the rules and regulations of game. The amateur player plays honestly. He becomes a disciplined gentleman and a responsible citizen. He accepts defeat but does not resort to cheating or other unfair means to win. If he wins a game, he feels happy, but he is not sad at losing one. Question number 1. What is meant by professional player? Answer. Professional player means a player who plays for money or to win a name. Question number 2. With what aim does he play games? Answer. He plays games with the aim of money. Question number 3. What makes an amateur player a responsible citizen? An amateur observes all the rules and regulations of games which make him a responsible citizen. Question number 4. What qualities of true sportsmanship does a professional player lack? Answer. A professional player lacks recreation. Question number 5. How does an amateur player differ from a professional player? Unlike a professional player, an amateur plays the game as he should and plays honestly. Question number 6. How does the amateur player take his defeat? Answer. An amateur accepts defeat but does not use unfair means to win. Question number 7. Who plays the game for the sake of game? Answer. An amateur plays the game for the sake of game. Comprehension number 15. Camel is rightly called the sheep of desert. It is the best means of transport in deserts. Camels go slow, but they go on walking for hours on the burning sand and in the blazing sun. Camels carry heavy loads much more in weight than any other beast of burden can. While other animals' feet sink into the sand, but nature has made the feet of camel so that it is not at all difficult for it to walk on sand. The camel is superior to all other animals because it can go without food and drink for days and weeks. It can store food and water. Its hump is also a store of food, which the camels use when they get nothing to eat and drink for many days. In deserts, only bushes grow here and there, and the camel can live on these. Question number 1. Why is camel called the sheep of desert? Answer. Camel is called the sheep of desert because it can walk on sand easily with heavy loads. Question number 2. Is it for its speed that it is called the sheep of desert? Answer. No, it is not called the sheep of desert for its speed. Question number 3. What difficulty have other beasts of burden to face while walking on the sand? Answer. The feet of other beasts of burden sink into the sand. Question number 4. Why does a camel walk easily on the soft sand of the desert? Answer. A camel can walk easily on the soft sand of a desert due to its footpad. Question number 5. What special quality makes camels superior to other animals used for transport? Answer. Camel can go without drink and food for weeks. It can store food and water. Question number 6. How does the camel go without food and water for days and weeks? Answer. The camel has a hump to store food and water. Question number 7. What does the camel generally live on? Answer. The camel generally lives on desert bushes.